So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the shot! And it's Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. It's run loose here. Spread out to the left. Alvarez. That is lovely. And he's been shifted off it. Ruben Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Mbappe! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Oh, what a climb! He's scored! First blood drawn. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely! No way through, so back it comes. And it's made its way to him. Tchouaméni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam have their second corner now. Mendes gets it away. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Played into the box.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nuno Mendes. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No way through. And it's Soboslai.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam looking to pass their shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Nuno Mendes with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland, and the finish! Van der Ven clears it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Szoboszlai. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Defending was strong and firm. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Mendes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alvarez tries a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now he's off and running. Yamal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's neat. Thuan-sony. Konate. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played down the flank. Hangs in, and the shot! It's hit the upright. In once more. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
15,
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Great chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's played in here.
number 16, Fairman, number 19, Rice.
And here's Haaland. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's on it, can he get away? And a chance! He scores! And the comeback is complete! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's being urged to shoot.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution.
Vietnam are making a change now. And it's Locatelli. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's straight offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Thuan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! Another save. Now it's Aubameyang. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Van Dijk. Fermin.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Locatelli. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe gets it away. And it's thuan-sony. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim at here. Mbappe! thuan-sony gets it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.